Hello, beautiful souls. It is so good to have you here today. We are going to be doing a little bit of an energy transmission, a little bit of light language, a little bit of healing. We're just going to flow with what the body is asking us to flow with. So, we always like to start off first with just calming down your energy, dropping your energy really deep into your body, allowing you to feel in every part of your body, down into the pelvic floor. Take a deep breath in. Relaxing all the way down through your legs into your feet, connecting with earth. Allowing spirit to come in deep into your psyche, into our psyche, working together. It feels as if there has been a huge energy around dark goddesses coming back in their highest form and in their higher form, healed and healing. So goddesses similar to Medusa, Lilith, Hecate, Kali, all of these goddesses coming forward, Eve even, coming forward to re-help the system that was hurt and broken in their time, coming in strong for the feminine energy to rise up and hold solidarity within themselves, holding neutrality and evenness between the feminine and the masculine energy, between the light and the dark energy. We're coming into this different level of neutrality through this ascension of being able to see the shadow side of the light. Allow your crown to open up, moving energy all the way down from the crown, down into the root chakra. Allow the root to be open here, spinning the root out. Moving this energy down through the thighs, through the knees, through the shins, the calves, the ankles, the feet, pushing down, connecting your roots into the earth, deep into the earth. Connect in with Mother Earth's essence. Her energy is already vibrating in the frequency of love, and allow, as she comforts you, to bring that love all the way into your electromagnetic field, allowing her field to be one with you as you guys are healing together. Mother Earth has always also been one that has been hurt by the masculine. And so her energy is also another stabilizing force in this transition of evening out the feminine and the masculine energy, coming into unity consciousness. And again, like I say, these goddesses, these energies are rising again in this energy of forgiveness. They've had to deal with the darkness. They've had to deal with they're saying the darkness of victimhood, and really had to allow themselves to sulk and feel and embrace the pain. And now many of these goddesses are rising again, saying, I'm not going to be a victim, I'm going to be victorious. I'm rising up, I'm holding myself to a different standard, and I'm speaking my truth. I'm not conforming to what other people want me to be, but I'm going to be who I am, with deep passion and deep love. And 444 on the timer as I say that. in your heart space, allowing old wounds to be brought up, to be released, to be set free from the chest cavity, as a lot of times we will chain our heart to protect it. And we don't realize that these chains actually are causing so much more pain to ourselves because we're not allowing our heart to be open to the love that wants to come through to us. We don't realize how much we are placing ourselves in these prison cells and in these boxes. Why is that? Because we are God consciousness in the physical form. So when you say that God can't do a certain miracle, you're allowing yourself, you're submitting yourself to not being able to do that thing. Okay? So that's a big message that's been coming forward too, is releasing God from a box, releasing yourself from the box, allowing you to finally break free from the chains and the barriers that have placed you within this box. And a lot of them are societal structures. A lot of them are old structures that have been around for so long. One of those is the patriarchy. That's a great structure, a societal structure that has been here since Adam and Eve, since Adam and Lilith. So this is why we have to go back to these goddesses to reconcile with ourselves and to forgive ourselves for those moments. They're crowning the head with deeper level of royalty. The more that you understand your royalty, the more that you realize that the box has kept you limited, you're able to see the royalty that is already inherently within you. So allow that royalty to be felt, to be heard, to be loved, and know that it is not special to you. That everyone on this planet inherently has the birthright of abundance and royalty, because we are all children of God, expressions of God consciousness in the physical form. So we all have the ability to expand and to explore ourselves in a deeper level of knowing. There's light codes coming in to help upgrade the heart chakra as well as the lower chakras. The solar plexus is expanding and breaking. So the solar plexus looks like a gobstopper for a lot of us that have many different layers on top of it. The solar plexus is in charge of the self-mastery, your self-confidence, your self-worth. For many women specifically, there's many, many layers that we've tried to protect ourselves. We've been hurt, and so we put a layer on, and then we still get hurt, and then we put a layer on, and we still get hurt, and we put a layer on. And so there's so many layers to get through to actually get to that true self-essence, the mastery of your self-confidence, truly being able to see yourself in that goddess form. And that's what we're doing, is we're breaking down these layers. We're opening up the solar plexus and saying we're ready to see our goddess form. We're ready to see our God form. We're ready to have the type of confidence where we're not afraid of anything. We're not afraid of anything. Having the confidence to only find validation within ourselves, not needing to find validation outside of us, which often happens when we have so many layers over our solar plexus, is we can no longer even find the inner voice within us. So we look outside of us to find value. And that is how we keep adding layers. So we have to break down these layers of the solar plexus to come into true self-mastery, to come into true self-confidence within ourselves, really getting to know ourselves. And you might feel a little bit nauseous as I'm working on the solar plexus, but allow yourself to be open to shedding the old ways. 10:10 as I looked up. Shedding the old self, dissolving the old self, and allow it to just fall off you, moving down the spine, moving down into the sacral chakra, allowing the sacral chakra to feel loved, to be open to receiving the new blessings and the new self-confidence that is coming forward. As the solar plexus expands, the sacral chakra says, okay, well, maybe I can do that too. The sacral chakra in the inner child within continues to open up and develop, continues to expand and love, continues to be heard and acknowledged. The inner child, the voice of imagination and expression and pleasure, wants to be heard, wants to be reinvented, wants to be acknowledged. So allow the inner child to be acknowledged. Allow the ideas of play to come back to you, no longer in the energy of work, but in the energy of play. Because that's the way that you can make life a fun experience for you, is when you can find everything playful and joyful. But when we're in the energy of work, the old way of living, the old way where we're slaves to earth, that's just going to keep you in the old matrix. But coming into the energy of play and pleasure for reality, it's going to bring you into the new matrix, where we can all be together, simultaneous, and enjoy with one another, enjoying one another, right? So it's important to hold space for those. Moving down, we're going to go all the way down into the root chakra. Just allowing the root chakra to relax. The root chakra has done a great job of allowing itself to release over time. Since the start of kind of this spiritual awakening for many of us, we have learned that being grounded is one of the most beneficial things that we could have, the most beneficial things that you could do for yourself. Staying grounded, working with Mother Earth, as she is a teacher of love. She is a teacher of unity. She's already in the consciousness of unity. She works together underneath the soil beneath your feet with the rooted system, and they communicate. They telecommunicate with each other through the earth. So when we can dig in, when we can ground our roots into that reality, we're connecting in with a higher level of consciousness that allows us to see life differently, that allows us to see life in a sense of unity, in a sense of peace, in a sense of joy. It's right in front of us. We've always had access to this. We've chose not to work with Mother Earth. We've chose to disconnect altogether from Earth and the sun, using false light that is actually harming us. False light from the phones, false light from lights above us, instead of using the light of the sun. For some of you that are on your spiritual journey and continuing to ascend, you might actually realize that you're less hungry in the evening or less hungry throughout the days. This is because we're actually becoming very crystalline in form, that we're being fueled off of energy and the sun. And just you wait till about the summertime. I really do feel like there's going to be a huge transition in the way that we're eating, the way that we're consuming foods. It's going to be much more fruit, vegetable, and sun-based. That eating is for pleasure, not for necessity. I do feel like that's something that's going to be more brought up in the future. That we have clung to the ritual and the schedule of food, that we've almost become enslaved to food. So for any of you out there that are thinking about starting fasting, I really suggest you do it. See where your mind is throughout the day. How often do you think about food? 14:44 on the clock. How often do you think about the physical reality? Right? Things that you need. Releasing out of the root, letting go any old burdens, moving them down through the thighs, the knees, the shins, the calves, the ankles, the feet, connecting deep with Mother Earth's energy and allowing her to provide nutrients to your tree form, nutrients to your body and your soul and your mind. Moving up, bringing up Mother Earth's love all the way through the legs, through the root, through the sacral, through the solar, through the heart, moving into the throat, stabilizing the throat with words of wisdom, with words of love, with words of peace, with words of unity as I choke up here, allowing unity and love to be at the forefront of your mouth, at the end of your tongue as you're speaking. Let that spoken word be in the energy and the frequency of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. They're called the fruits of the Spirit for a reason. Let your voice be spoken the way that the Spirit speaks to you. Going into the third eye and allowing the third eye to come into a new energy, spinning your perception of reality into something where you are victorious. No longer a victim to the reality, but you are victorious. You are holding strength in all that you do, holding space in your mind, body, and soul for love to penetrate through you at all times in space, at all times in consciousness. Spinning out old turbulence, emotional turbulence, mental turbulence, allowing this to come out and coming into the fresh energy of the light coming down through your head. As this light comes in, it's pushing out any other energies in your psyche, in your mind, in your body, in your soul that need to be released. Allowing this light to come down through your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, allowing this light to spin deeply within the heart. Moving down into the solar plexus, spinning out, the sacral, spinning out, the root, spinning out, and moving down through the thighs, the knees, the shins, the calves, the ankles, and the feet, connecting here, bringing that light all the way through you as you become this beautiful channel of light, of love, and of healing for all. Allow this energy to continue to penetrate through you as you continue to upgrade through this light energy, bringing light to the shadows and allowing all to see your authenticity. Grounding this energy into your reality, allowing this to be seen. Beautiful. Cleansing out any last auric debris within your aura, letting it fade away, letting it go down into the earth, grounding this so that you can create new stepping stools, new stepping stones. Bringing light energy into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, allowing the heart to be overflowed with love as if it's a water fountain, continuing to bring love back into itself, constantly infiltrating your mind, body, and soul with love and with light. Allowing the shadows to be seen and heard and validated as well. Last thing here, we're going to put some golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected, embracing the bliss of all that is, embracing the beautiful trajectory of your soul mission. You are so blessed and you are so loved. Take a deep breath in. And release. Your energy is yours, and my energy is mine. I love you all so much. Have a great rest of your day. Drink some water after this, and continue being you. Be the light.